Hi, this is Dawn of stamptilldawn.com, and I'm here to show you how to make this wreath right here on this card using the September stamp of the month from Close to My Heart. It has the pumpkin and all these leaves. You have a bunch of sayings: thankful to have you in my life, blessed beyond measure, the secret to having it all is knowing you already do, and gratitude turns what we have into enough. Anyways, I love this stamp set, but I also wanted to show ways that you could use it throughout the year and not just have a fall Thanksgiving kind of look to it. So I'm using the Swan Lake papers, and I picked out the part that had the glacier and the poppy on here. And then I've cut a 3.5 by 3.5 piece of white cardstock. And I'm just going to sketch a circle on here. I'm going to do this pretty dark for you so that you can see it on the camera, hopefully. Normally I wouldn't do it quite so dark, but it's going to get covered up anyways. It doesn't matter if you do a perfect circle. It doesn't have to be, in fact, mine's not perfect right there at all. You're just kind of giving yourself a line to follow. And then I'm going to start with my Whisper ink. As you can see, it's a little bit darker than the glacier. So I'm going to go ahead and start with it first. And because if I did it second, it might kind of overpower it. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap. So I'm kind of lining it up along this wreath or shape that I drew. And you can do it full intensity like this, or you can also like stamp it once and then kind of move it a little bit and stamp it again. It's a pretty subtle look, but you can kind of see a little bit of a ghosting when you do that. Kind of adds a little bit of a texture to it. And then I'm just going to kind of stamp it off to clean it today. And then I'm going to go with my glacier ink. And I'm going to go back through with the same stamp and go between my other ones and put in some glacier in here. And you'll want to kind of vary how you're stamping it. Don't follow the circle exactly or the exact same angle as you did the other one, because you want it to be a little fluffy, it doesn't need to be perfect. So I think that looks pretty good. And now I'm going to go back through. I'm going to use the poppy ink to put our berries on there. There we go. And just kind of sprinkle some berries throughout your wreath. One thing you want to notice is that I did pick very small blocks to do this, and I'm using a gentle tapping motion to ink my stamp. Many times when people say that they can't stamp or they make messes, it's because, one, they tend to pick a block that's too big for the stamp that they're using, or they're kind of really pushing down and rocking the stamp, and that gets ink on your edges and makes it so you don't get clean stamping. So you'll notice I picked blocks that were relatively close in size to the stamps that I was using, and that helps you be more successful. So there we have our wreath. I can go ahead and put a saying in there, and then I just tore it and added it to my card. And again, I was using the Swan Lake papers for this, and all of these items are available from Close to My Heart. I'd love it if you'd support me and my channel by shopping at my retail store at stamptilldawn.ctmh.com. Please let me know if you have any questions. I love comments and I love to interact with you. Have a great day.